Hi guys, so today I'm gonna do a all matte no shimmer eyeshadow look with the Laura Lee palette. Yay! I'm so excited I got this palette. I also gave one away, so I will link that video, and I have a surprise for you guys on there as well. So yeah, and if you guys hear my voice go up and down, it's because I'm a little sick, so I apologize. So here I'm gonna be using the Tarte concealer, and I'm just gonna put it all over my eyes. Guys, I already put a primer and I had already did my eyebrows. Okay guys, so yeah, this is my son. He just walked in on me, so he's my cutie pie. You would never know he's my kid because he has red hair. So here I'm using the color Basic for all in my entire lid, so when I put my transition on, it doesn't give me a hard time applying the transition. And for the transition, I used the color Fried. I kept intensifying it, so on this video, it looks like I applied it like once, but I did keep applying it and applying it until it became this color. I didn't want it as soft as, the first application. As you can see, it's a little darker now. That's because I did it like maybe like 2 to 3 times. I dipped my brush into the eyeshadow. The eyeshadows are very pigmented. It's just I wanted this one a little bit more. And so here I'm just doing like at the end of my eye, like a little triangle, and I did put tape because I wanted it to look a little bit more like sharp, and I didn't want to use my white today. And so yeah, so I use the color Whiskers, and I'm just doing like little circle motions and angle, but the tape really helps me do a little angle, and then I just went on my crease and went up. Here I'm just kind of blending my transition color and my the Whiskers. So I just kept blending it in softly. I didn't want it to look too like muddy, not too muddy, just not muddy at all. When you blend in too much, then every color kind of combines together and then it looks muddy, and I don't want that. I want the difference of the colors to kind of show up. So here I'm using the Tarte Amazonia Waterproof Clay Concealer, and it looks like I'm going to do a cut crease, but I'm not. But this is a cheat sheet if you did want to do a cut crease, just to let you know. And I did one eye at a time because you can't just leave the concealer there, because then the concealer will go up to my crease and then ruin my whole eyeshadow look. So I did put the Basic, and then as you can see here, I'm doing the concealer again, and then I put the Basic eyeshadow on top, just so the eyeshadow will seal that concealer in. Alright guys, so next I'm going to be using the color Fried again. And by the way, I'm just only using 3 colors in this palette. Just because I wanted to stay matte, and I just wanted it to be a little bit simple for you guys that are just beginners. So yeah, so I'm just using the color Fried, and I started at the end of my eye and I slowly dragged it in, but not all the way in, because I just wanted my ends to look a little bit more intense. So yeah. And next, I believe I'm going to be using the color Lou, L-O-U. I'm not really sure if that's how you pronounce it, Lou. But right here, it's the color Black, guys. And I just tapped it in with a pencil brush. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm just tapping it in. I see. I love to tap in eyeshadows if I just want it to be at the end intensified. And then if I need to smudge it out and kind of blend it in a little bit, I will softly, but it's always nice to tap it in. Or you can always put like a cream base in black and then put the eyeshadow on top to be a little bit more intense, but this time around I opted not to, just because I wanted to stick with her palette as much as I could, of course. So as you can see, I'm kind of smudging it in, and I use the color Whiskers again, just kind of to blend it in a little bit more. guys, so I put my makeup and my lashes off camera, like my face makeup, because I just wanted to focus with my eyes today. So I'm putting the color Fried underneath my waterline, and I'm smudging it in softly. So yeah, as you can see, whenever I do that, my neck looks so old. I need some cream on there. Or don't do that face. Jesus. So anywho's, so yeah, I just tap it in. And I, was just trying to intensify the color as I did in the beginning because that was my transition color, and I wanted to do the same thing underneath my waterline. And here I switched to the Morphe brush, and I just kind of smudged it out because I wanted to go a little bit lower. So yeah, I always do that with my head, but I guess I'm checking. I wonder if the other girls do that or not. I'm not even sure. So yeah, so here I am gonna put the color Whiskers and smudge it in. Oh, I think I already did it. And smudge it in again. Yeah, I already did it. So I'm smudging it in. Because I want it to look like kind of smoky, but not too raccoonish. Although I kind of like the raccoon look once in a while. A polished raccoon. But this time around, I wanted to stick with, not looking like a raccoon. And yeah, and I just kept putting a little bit more of this Whiskers. Am I kind of pronouncing that right? Whiskers? Yeah, Whiskers. Yes. Yeah. So that face, seriously, I need to stop. I'm not 15. Cynthia, you're not 15. You're not 15. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So anywho's, just keep tapping in the color if you want it to be a little bit more intense. And then you switch your hair like that. Just joking. Oh, that's my phone. So next, I believe I'm going to be putting the color Lou, and I'm just going to be putting it on the ends. Because again, I don't want it to look like a raccoon. But I did want it to show a little bit more just at the ends. And I don't know where it's at, but as you can see, you slowly build your colors up. I think this is where I put the color Lou. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to have to edit this yet again. There we go. Woohoo! Thank Lord. Alright, so I used the pencil brush again, and I used the color Lou again, and I just, as you can see, I just put it in the ends, and I just tapped it in, and it looks like I'm only doing it once, but I believe I did it like 2 or 3 times. Alright guys, so here I'm going with the Morphe brush and I'm smudging it out because I didn't want it to be too intensified, but I do go back with my Sigma pencil brush and I tap some more in and then I smudge it out again. I continue doing this until I get the desired look, and my desired end look, I want it to look wearable but more basic easy for beginners, I guess. At least in my opinion. I know that some people would think that this is not for beginners or for basic, but to me it is because it's pretty basic. It's only 3 eyeshadows. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you, I don't have my Kiss nails on from CVS because I am sick, and for the people that do not do videos, it does take a lot to do your makeup, your hair. I know that you think, oh, your hair is not done. I did push it back. I did put a clip on, so it looks like I didn't do it, but I really did push it back, and I blow dried beforehand. So putting my nails on today was a no-no. I didn't want to, so sorry. And thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys enjoy this look. Please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, guys. Comment too. Thank you.